The police arrive for Joe Tate in Emmerdale as Jimmy fights for his life, while the feud between the Kings and the Tates in Emmerdale has been primarily waged between the children. A terrible accident will bring it firmly into the realm of the adults next week, when Joe Tate, Ned Porteous, runs Jimmy King and Nick Miles over. Last week saw things take an incredibly dark turn amongst the younger members of the battling factions after Lucas Taylor, Noah Ryan Aspinall, punched Carl Holliday. Charlie Joyce, after the latter tricked Clemmy Reed, Mabel Addison, into sending him an indecent image. When the police descended on the village, the damage was evident to all involved. Carl found himself in a world of trouble. Having distributed an indecent image of a minor throughout the school, and Clemmy was tortured by the humiliation of how far the image spread. When Dawn Taylor, Olivia Bromley, Clemmy's adopted mum, confronted Nicola King and Nicola Wheeler, Carl's stepmum, the claws completely came out and a nasty clash ensued. Next week, Dawn and Joe are utterly horrified when the police inform them that they'll be taking the case against Carl no further, leaving Joe boiling and determining that Clemmy deserves real, tough justice. Heading out, Joe is understandably distracted and is shaken to the core when he hits somebody with his car. Even more so when he realizes the body lying in the middle of the road is Jimmy. Conflicted in the moment, Joe is ultimately forced to call the police when he realizes Caleb Milligan, William Ash, has seen the entire incident. As Nicola rushes to be by Jimmy's side in the hospital, she reels to see Joe being questioned by the police. Though he swears to her that the incident was an accident, she's enraged and accuses him of hurting Jimmy as payback for the police dropping the case against Carl, and vows to Joe that she'll be telling the police as much. Tucking his tail firmly between his legs and in desperate need of help, Joe approaches Caleb in the hopes that he could provide the police with a more favorable version of events. Joe is forced to play nice when it becomes apparent that Caleb is thoroughly enjoying making him sweat. The pair are interrupted, however, by a sound in one of the vans, leading to an unbelievable discovery. As the men deal with what they've found, Dawn approaches Nicola, determined to put the feud to bed once and for all. But an infuriated and vengeful Nicola swears that Joe will pay for what he's done. Will the battle between the factions ever end? And will it claim any other victims?